y'all. Orion decided he needed to bark in order to welcome y'all to the stream loudly. I hope it didn't break your ears. Not that anybody but the replay crew is going to catch that. I see I'm getting more freckles daily. I think this is getting to be a nice and easy time. What do you guys think about that? It seems to be a good time for everybody. Hi there. Oh, Chica, it's so good to see you tonight. It's so good to see you. It is beautiful. It is 78 and sunny. You should see the garden. Let me see if I can switch. You can hear the dog. See if I can switch the camera. What do you get? There it is in all its glory with the heater. Because I freeze my tushy off. So it is 72 degrees. Hi, y'all. No, 78 degrees and sunny. The sun is setting. The dog is barking. What else do you need? Hi, TCD. How you doing? How you doing? The birds are chirpity chirping. And I just finished my... Hey, Ryan. Come here. What's this? Come here. What's this? Hey. See, Jen got me to buy this really cool gadget, but if he's not in my line of sight, I can't use it. Orion. There we go. Come here. You got to come up here if you want it. So today was the biggest day all week. I had to get up all five. I double booked myself today. Lori, how are you, dear? It just brings a smile to my face every time you type that in with the notes. It just really does. Lay down. Lay down. No, lay down. Lay down. Down. Lay down. Lay down. You're not laying down. Sitting is good. Wait. We have a puppy sitting patiently for his treat. So I double booked myself today. So I had to reschedule my therapy. And luckily, my therapist was able to reschedule me. On the good side, my therapist was able to reschedule me. Yep, he's waiting patiently. I'm going to clean the camera, you guys. That's much better. So good news is my therapist was able to reschedule. Bad news is, hi, does everybody want to see you? Come here. That's a good boy. I made a short of him getting his treat today, guys. Did you see it? Brain Fog told me that cat shorts. She put up a short of her cat eating a cookie, and it got like all kinds of... Thank you for the hint, Lori. She got all kinds of views on just this one short of a video of her cat eating a cookie. So I thought I'd make some puppy shorts and some kitty cat shorts and see how they do. Hey, Matthew, it's good to see you. So yes, my therapist emailed me back and said, yes, I can reschedule to 7:30 tomorrow morning. 7:30 tomorrow morning. And I freaked out for a moment and said 7:30 in the morning my time, because if it was 7:30 in the morning her time, that would have been 5:30 in the morning. But that was the choice. It was early. It was early. I set several alarms, but thankfully my husband, I told him last night how early I had to be up and asked him please if I was not awake and moving by 7 to jiggle me. And so he did. So he jiggled me and I got up and I wandered in to the computer for my therapy session at about 7:25. But it was a good therapy session. Yeah, it was a good therapy session. And then I had a couple of hours to get ready for work. Hey, Fuzzy, how you doing? It was so nice to see you today on Brain Fog's stream. I feel like I've been missing everybody. I have been fuzzyless and flufferless lately. And it's starting to annoy me. Thinking about going downtown tomorrow when Nora's scheduled to be downtown. That looks like it would be a lot of fun. And I know it's a good time to go. It's an excellent time to go. We'll get a lot of activity. Rika's not going to be able to be there at that time. But we'll see. We'll see if I can adjust my schedule to make that fit. I've got several things in the morning and then some things in the afternoon. And we will see if I can make that fit. Hi, Amy. Vivian is 8. How's her softball game going? It's such a beautiful day for a softball game. Was it heartbreaking and amazing? I haven't seen anything Erin did today. Was it good? I'll go back and watch it, Chica. Hey, Lisa, how you doing? Boy, y'all are rolling in all at the same time. That's so nice. That's really nice. I was just going through kind of how my day went. Welcome, everybody, to the Corner Joint. It was a perfect day, Amy. It started out a little cool. I still took a hoodie with me when I left the house. Thank you for pushing the like button, TCD. Thank you. It was a little cool when I left the house. But I had to come back for a little while and I had to leave my hoodie and change into some summer shoes rather than winter socks and winter shoes because I was still a little chilled yesterday or this morning. But I think it got much warmer than was forecast today. What time tomorrow? Nora is going to be downtown, I think at 2:30. Her live downtown, I believe, is scheduled for 2:30. Let me look. She is scheduled. She's got a live scheduled for tomorrow at 2:30. Which is about the time. Was hot and humid. I'm sorry, Chica. I am sorry. It was almost perfect here today. I just would have liked it to be a little warmer in the morning. This is not the best camera placing. I'm not loving it. Let's see, is this any better? No, that's wobbly. I don't know, guys. I gotta fix my outdoor camera game. That's for sure. That's for sure. So it was cold and rainy there. Where are you, TCD? It's gorgeous tonight. I'm glad it's gorgeous. The roadies are all of a sudden all blooming. Colorado Springs. How's your weather been lately? Ours has been cold and rainy for the last 2.5 weeks, I think. 50 degrees, 40 degrees, and rain for most of April. It was really unpleasant. Birds are nice. Yeah, Lisa? I was cold. I was wearing wool socks and clogs this morning when I left the house. Wow, they canceled school for the wind. That is some wind. Is that a normal thing to have to cancel school for the wind? I've never heard of that. Bring on the warmth indeed. And the longer days, y'all, and the vitamin D I can get from a natural source. I mean, I feel better. I sit under a sun lamp for between 45 minutes and 2 hours every day. I take vitamin D every single day. And I still feel the difference. The vitamin D from the sun makes me feel better so much faster than regular vitamin D. I just don't know. Sorry about the barking, y'all. It is, I don't know if you can hear the sirens in the background. Something is going on in the neighborhood, and the dog needs to have an opinion about it. It's less windy today, I think, so there's less pollen in the air. Uproots the trees and tips 18-wheelers over. Gee willikers, TCD, that's terrifying. I know, I mean, I live in the Pacific Northwest, so when we get windstorms in the winter, it rips up big fucking tall trees, 100-foot, 80-foot, big honking trees. I mean, there's trees in my backyard that'll hit the neighbor's house across the street if they fall. Yeah. Beautiful rock formations. Hey, Sunrise Dawn. Your daughter has a sunlight that makes a huge difference in the winter months. Yeah, I think it's been making a difference. I've been using it religiously every morning. I am doing all the things, y'all, except for the Spravato. No call from the psychiatrist's office again today. I am going to call them again tomorrow. I am not going to wait for them until Monday. I will call them again tomorrow. Something is certainly going on. TCD, I really recommend it. The years fly by, Sunrise Dawn. Oh, good. What's a good idea, Chica? Calling them tomorrow? Probably calling them tomorrow. I'm not going to wait until Monday. They're dicking me around. I'm pissed. 1/3 of the trees in Stanley Park got decimated. Wow. You were being silly. There you go. Okay, Lori. Now it makes sense. You were talking about the sirens. So, that is what's new. Yeah, kindergarten roundup is such a big deal and so hard. I was talking about it yesterday, Sunrise Dawn. So, up until about 6 weeks ago, maybe 8 weeks ago, I was getting Spravato every other week for treatment resistant depression. And the clinic that I was getting it at closed, so I had to transfer all my paperwork to a new clinic. Hey, Red. I had to transfer all my paperwork to a new clinic, and then their intake system wouldn't let me be intaked. So we had to delay the intake for another 2 weeks while they fixed that. And then 2 weeks later I did my intake, and they said they would call me. They said that they would call me for when to set up my treatment, that I was ready for my treatments now that I've missed 6 of them. No, 3 of them. That I was ready. Ryan, bring that here. Come on, bring it here. What is that? That's a good. So Orion has figured out, he knows bring it here. And so he has figured out in the yard, if he brings me random bits of trash, he will get a treat. If only I could teach him how to police his own poo. She's really excited to find out some of her friends are going there too. 6 kindergarten classes? Wowza. We had, when my second child was in kindergarten, we had 5 kindergarten classes, and I thought that was a lot. Hey, no, you only get to do that once. Yeah, Chica, smart boy. He's coming back, trying to find me, trying to grab the same thing again. It's only valid once. Only valid for one. What's the word I want? Submission, retrieval, something. 6. That's an amazing number of kindergartners. When with that year of school, that was the biggest class for several years in either direction. It was really huge. Yes, it is her first grandbaby. Sunrise Dawn, I don't know. They haven't called me back yet. They said that that they would call me back to get me set up for my treatment, and I have to look back in my calendar and see when that was. Maybe I can see that. I think it looks like it was on April 19th. It looks like it was on April 18th. April 18th is 2 weeks ago. You have a 6-year-old and a 17-year-old. My kids are 30, 28, 21, and 15. You had a litter. That's cute, Lori. That's cute. Yeah, Sunrise Dawn, you know what people do to me? They always want to know if it's the same family or different families. And I don't know why it annoys me. It seems hurtful. Vesper says she gets that all the time when she says she has a 30-year-old brother. People assume that it's 2 different families. She says she doesn't mind. Oh, Red, no. You have some sumatriptan because it's none of their business. That's why. Yeah, where we lived before. Yeah, Red, I sumatriptan and Excedrin, that's my magic migraine fix. I hope you have something that'll help. Yeah, it just feels rude. I don't know why anybody would ask that. Is it a different family? No, we're all the same family. Even if it was a different husband, we'd all be the same family. Fuck you. Although, I suppose the flip side of that is I tell people I have a sister who's 20 years younger, and I explain my dad divorced and got remarried. So maybe karma's a bitch. What do you guys think? My fault? You have 3 stepbrothers, and people always said they were not your brothers because your surnames were different. Yeah. Yeah, what? I mean, I call my half-sister, I don't call my half-sister my half-sister. I don't generally call my sister my half-sister. My niece is not any less my niece. And my sister, my mother lives in the same city as my sister and my stepmother do, and my sister has essentially 2 grandmas for her baby, just like my children did, because my parents divorced when I was little. And so my dad was already married to my stepmother. That was just the kid's grandma. Yeah. It's all family. Exactly, Red. Exactly. People are just rude. Hey, Orion! Come here. What's this? This is not working. We don't use the word step, half, or adopted. I'm all for that, Sunrise Dawn. I'm all for that. It's all family. It's just family. She's taking Spravato at home, Amy. How is she doing that? I didn't know that was allowed. Where is she doing that? You were blessed with 4 sets of grandparents? That's amazing, Chica. That's just amazing. I had, when I was in my teens, I still had three grandmothers. Three grandmothers? Yeah, three grandmothers. No, Dawn. I'm sorry it was worse than Tuesday. That can't be. You go ahead and lurk, girl. And if you need a Xenu Marlene, come here and let us know. Family is family, and chosen family and is just as much family. I mean, unless, to be fair, my mom got married to her late husband when I was an adult, and his children were older than me, and yes, they were my step siblings, but I don't think I ever met them. Maybe at the wedding, but I don't recall that. So in that case, we weren't. You were a late only child. Very interesting, Lori. They're your cousins, exactly. Yeah, people would ask the kids. I mean, they'd be confused because the kids had, um, well, when my kids were little, they had 5 grandmas because my grandmothers were both alive until the boys were 10 or 12. Interesting, Chica. They don't consider steps as true family. That would be hard. That would be really hard. I know that I wonder that's got to be somewhat true in Arabic and Muslim families. Adoption is really hard in Arabic and Muslim families. Um, Arabic families in particular. I'm not sure about Muslim families in general. But there are cultures who really. Okay, Lori. Always, Chica. Always excused. So Saturday, we are having this call about the allyship group. Hey, Mary, how you doing? Look at that, I remembered. We're having the meeting about the allyship group I mentioned. Y'all who were interested should have gotten an email from me with the Zoom link. If you were interested and you didn't get that email, please holler at me so that I can make sure you get it. And I'm still figuring out what time I'm going to go downtown on Saturday. I'm definitely going to try and be down there tomorrow afternoon. That was in my plans anyhow. And I really, really like that 2:30 time. That 2 to 4 times seems to really be the one that hits things. I don't know what he's barking at now. Hey, Ryan. He's barking. It's okay. The neighbors play their music at all hours in such ways that shake the house. So I'm not going to worry too much about him barking a little bit. Exactly. My parents' moms, my mom's stepmother, and 2 great grandmothers. That's exactly what my kids had. They had my husband's mother, my stepmother, and my 2 grandmothers, paternal and maternal. So they had 5 grandmothers until the time they were 10. That was their normal um, until my grandmothers passed, and they had passed in about the same year, if I recall correctly. I'm not good at remembering time. That's why I need to journal more. So how was everybody's days? What's the skinny around the YouTubes today? I saw that somebody, I think it was Chica, said that Erin's interview with the SP chef was really excellent. So I will go and watch that. I didn't get to watch much. Christmas was great with 4 different family get-togethers. That sounds amazing, Chica. That sounds amazing. We lived all in different cities, so it didn't happen very often. Oh, Mary, I'm so sorry. The dog barking is probably not helping you. You only got to watch a little bit of it, Sunrise Dawn. It is very sad at points. Okay, I can deal with sad so long as it's not children. I can't deal with the children's stuff. Hey, would you shut up? Yeah, shut up. Thank you. Come here. Come here. Lots and lots of gifts at Christmas and birthdays. Wait. No, wait. He was in the cadet org and had an awful mother. I'm so sorry. Hey, MLH, it's good to see you. I wondered if that was Serge that Nora had on again today. It's good to see you, MLH. We've missed you. Indeed, we have. Lay down. Lay down and wait. Serge and Nora with the kids today? Yeah. No, wait. Serge tears it up. He sure does. We lived at least 8 hours away from all but my mom's moms. But my mom's mom, she lived with us for a couple of years, so we didn't get to see them much, but they were all constantly sending us stuff. That's wonderful. My boys, until my dad died, they were in their the oldest 2 were in their mid-teens, and they would fly out to Minnesota for like a month every year and stay with my dad and my stepmom and my mom and my brother, and go to summer camp with them. It was really, really lovely. And they still go back. It's like a second home. They love going back and visiting grandma and grandma. Now they have leave it. Wait. You're being a very good boy. Okay, there you go. Good boy. Yeah. Show everybody how you can chew, chew, chew. Amy, who does? You just want love on him, and now he's going to bark some more. It is a great memory of my kid. I'm going to go back and find your comments, Amy. Who's living in Cannon Beach, Amy? She has it with it. She took her at our house under the tongue for 20 minutes and spits it out. I'm not sure what you mean, Amy. Hi, Ray. We are just listening to the dog and the lawn implements, and having a live stream while the neighbor tries to clean their yard, which I didn't plan for. And Ryan's trying to protect me from the evil lawnmower. Amy, can you explain? Help me understand what you were saying. That's a little better. So, Ray, who were you subscribed to that shared this live stream? I need to go thank them for sending you our way. We just hang out here. We do several things here. This is the corner joint, and often, several days a week, maybe every day. Okay, MLH, we'll see you soon. Oh, right. Thank you, Sunrise Dawn. See, guys, that's why. And Matthew did. That was so nice of Matthew. Sunrise Dawn, I know what Amy's thinking about. Let me check on. I'll go back and read it again. Now I remember what she was talking about. And Ray, that's great of MD Media. MD Media is awesome. I also go down a couple of times a week and protest Scientology. That's great, Ray. I go down and protest in Portland, Oregon. I go down about twice a week because I work and I'm going to graduate school and I have children and a life. And so I only generally get down there 2 or 3 times a week. I was down yesterday, so if you look, thank you, Ray. I really appreciate it. You're welcome to be here. I was down yesterday. I'll be down tomorrow, but we really, Sunrise, you're the best. We really, on days like this, we're just getting together because we like getting together and shooting the shit at the end of the day. So that's what we're doing. She has Zoom meetings with her therapist the next days. She's living with Cannon Beach. She has it with her. She took it at our house under the tongue for 20 minutes and spits it out. So, Amy, is that ketamine or is that Spravato? Because I think Spravato specifically goes up the nose. I think the ketamine is what goes under the tongue. And I've looked into that therapy. And the reason I'm not doing that therapy is because insurance covers the Spravato therapy. And I don't think it covers the other therapy. But I could be wrong. Ray, Chica is right. They closed the blinds lightning fast. Zenu Marlene in 15 minutes. Amen, Dawn. Zenu Marlene at 7:05. Hey Siri, set an alarm for 7:05. Done. I am making a great impact. They don't like me down there. I don't know what it is. I show up in my wheelchair with a camera, and that's all I do. That's all I do. And they close the blinds every time. We've got a few other people that are out there with us. 7:05 PST, there you go. We will have a Xenu Marlene. I cannot sing it like Cricket does, though, you guys. I can't. I am not a singer like Cricket. Hey, hey. We haven't seen Jen today, guys. What's up? Come here, Pup. Come here. You want a treat? Come here. What's this? You just want to bark. Hey, Rika, it is a beautiful day. Rika, how late are you working tomorrow? What time are you off? Wait. Lay down. And wait. Give everybody a nice view of your face. Wait. You're out there in spirit. Well, Mary, what I tell people is if you're down there with me, you're protesting. Whenever I'm down there, I wouldn't be down there if you guys weren't with me. So that counts as protesting. I will take on anybody who says differently. What this early to bed, early at rise, you're off at 2, pick kids up at 3. Nora's going to be live downtown. Wait. Nora's going to be live downtown at 2:30, Rika. So I was thinking about going down there tomorrow around 2:30. You were there with me in Thetan. Bless you, Robert. I looked at that rainstorm you posted. That was wonderful. I loved the sound of that rain. The pup is a miniature dachshund. He is a full dachshund. That is why he is barking incessantly. You guys should see him right now. The grass needs to be cut, and so the grass comes halfway up his body. The pup is a dachshund mix. His name is Orion. You probably already caught that because people wrote it. That was just a sprinkle. We don't get thunderstorms very often at all in the Pacific Northwest. And I miss the sound of that kind of rain. Jen! We missed you. We missed you so much. Your in-laws have a dachshund. He's the sweetest. Well, I don't know if Orion right now is the sweetest or the most annoying. Like twice since you lived there? Do you have a lightning rod? I miss thunderstorms in Petrichor too, Rika, very much. Very much. They do love barking. Yes, they do. They bark just for fun. You do now. Good, Robert. Good. That's good. Do you guys get tornadoes, Robert? We will bear with you totally, Jen. We will bear with your typing and pain med drowsiness completely. That is not a problem. You do, huh? I miss the smell when it's tornado weather. Lori, the Spravato woman. Yes, I remembered, Amy. I'm really sorry. Sunrise Dawn helped me out. I'm sorry, you guys. Things go out of my head, and I cannot for the life of me remember them. I'm really glad it's going really well for her, Amy. That's wonderful. You moved from New York after your house was hit by Sandy. Wow, Robert. Why'd you move down south and not stay in New York? I'm just curious. You don't have to tell us. I'm really glad it's working for her, Amy. It makes a difference for me. I'm not clear what the difference is, and I'm a little concerned that it's been 6 weeks since I've had a treatment, so they're going to say no, you don't need it. To get away from New York and the flooding. Okay. Okay. It may be that I don't need this Spravato anymore, but I'm a little annoyed. I'm still annoyed. Only close calls so far? Well, that's good, Chica. How long till you're back in Canada, girl? When's that trip? It's coming up soon, isn't it? I thought Robert was in North Carolina. May 26th. Okay, it is coming up soon. Here comes the neighbor again with their lawnmower or whatever the hell it is. It's quieter than the other thing was, that's for damn sure. Or maybe it's just not here yet. I was having to yell. Sorry guys, I didn't expect the the yard noise. I should have known. It's the first nice day. People would want to do yard work. I got to figure out how to do everything I need to do and get the grass mowed and study. You wanted fewer neighbors, Robert? Really, Chica? That's good, Dawn, because it's really loud here. I feel like I have to yell so you guys can hear me. I can understand that. I've lived in the city. I've lived in the in small towns and I've lived in the suburbs, and there are advantages to each of them. Okay. Okay. That makes sense, Amy. I would do it that way. I would do it that way if insurance covered it. You're very much a small town country girl. I have to say my heart is back in the small town we lived in when my kids were little. Yeah, I'm sure you do, Robert. You probably can't hear the dog over the lawnmower. Whatever he's doing is bloody loud. Bloody loud. Chica, it's a really quick visit. Although there isn't much time change for you, is there? Are you just going north? Between North Carolina, country girl, and plains, should be listening to John Denver all night. Oh, Jen. You are hilarious. You are hilarious. Shenandoah River. That was way off key, guys. Shenandoah River. Same time frame. So that makes it nice. You don't have a lot of messy time changes to mean you have to have several days to adjust. I know when my friends have their family fly in from overseas, it often takes 3 or 4 days or even a week to adjust when night is day and day is night. You're going to start the paperwork so your husband can visit with me. Wow, will they allow that now, Chica? That's wonderful. I've seen that channel, Brad. I've seen that channel. Or at least I've seen a channel like that. He goes and finds yards that are completely overgrown and mows them and edges them and does all the stuff. Often looks amazing when he's done. You grew up in a small town and you only moved one town over for another small town. Yeah. Small towns have my heart. I really miss the little small town where my kids grew up. It was nice. It was nice. There were a lot of bad things about it. There wasn't any diversity. Exactly, Lisa. I do the same thing too. Okay, Chica, that would be great. That would be amazing. I will cross my fingers and say some prayers, and I might even throw a couple of Hail Marys in for you. That would be really wonderful. That would be really wonderful. Yep, little pink houses for you and me. Wouldn't that be nice? Hey, Orion. Hey, Orion. You're just barking for fun. You loved growing up playing in a small town, playing in the woods, but I'm glad you moved to the city for college in your 20s and 30s, but now in your late 40s, you want to move back to the country. I have to say, raising my children in a small town was something I really loved. Mostly because there was so much community. Everybody knew everybody. If you didn't know the parents of the kid your kid was friends with, you knew you were friends with friends of them. You talking to me, Amy? You're so sweet. Thank you for that. If you're not talking to me, then it's embarrassing. Orion. Hey, come here. What's this? Will you come here? You guys, he goes out there and barks, I think, so I'll bring him in for treats. It is 7:05. I can't sing it like cricket, you guys. No, I don't get headaches with the Spravato, Amy. Wait. You're just going to have to be patient and wait. That's a nice boy. So, Xenu Marlene, everybody. Indulge in whatever it is you have. You do have a bottle of Menage a Trois. Nice, Don. We have got the same taste in alcoholic beverages. Kid Freshie, how did you get in here? And it is good to see you. Hi, Susan. I thought you weren't coming back, kid. Orion? No. You are just barking for fun. Kid Freshie, you're totally welcome here. You're totally welcome. You just seemed to get upset with me and leave last time you were here, so I thought you weren't coming back. Is it nice? Good. We will get along just fine. Bourbon is my straight spirit of choice. If I am sipping on something, it would be a bourbon. Where are we going? What did I miss, Lisa? Why are you asking me where we're going? I'm not following. I'm sorry. I'm slow sometimes. So this is your reminder, guys. Dark rum. Nice. I bet I would like dark rum, Chica. Your migraines are seasonal, atmospheric pressure or something. There were 2 SCOTUS cases, including them in the ADA. Wow. Okay, Freshie, see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Paolo, how are you, buddy? It's really good to see you. No, we're not heading to another channel. Xenu Marlene means everybody partake. Xenu Marlene is the toast to partake in whatever it is you partake of, whether it be Dawn's red wine or Chica's bourbon or my weed or a Diet Coke. Everybody partakes when it says Xenu Marlene. So Dawn had asked that we do a Xenu Marlene at 5 past the hour. So we are here doing a Xenu Marlene for Dawn and partaking. Okay, Jen, get a cider. That sounds great. Did that explain it, Lisa? 2 big hamburgers. There you go. That sounds lovely. You're still here, Lori, but no partake. Well, but you can partake in a coffee. Dawn, I am so sorry you're stressed out. I am so sorry you're stressed out. I hope we can help you calm down. Is it work or is it personal life? He came into my chat one day and was trying to sort out something that had happened in another chat. And I explained it to him multiple times that we weren't working out other beefs in my chat with the person that had blocked him, that I wasn't doing that, and if that he couldn't abide by that, I was only going to tell him 3 times. And so he got pissed because I said, I'm not going to have people here harassed. No harassment. Like, I'm not going to tell you. You don't get to work that shit out with people in my chat. And so he stormed off. Susan, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Is Liz not allowed to be sick when she's getting her shots? I'm really sorry, Susan. Is there going to be another get-together after she does her shots? Might you get to see her later? I'm really sorry. Oh, no. Well, that was really sweet of you to be so thoughtful as to not get her sick. I know these shots are really important. I really want to hear what difference it makes for her. Because I'm really curious. I'm really, really sorry. I'm really, really sorry. Rika, did I answer your question about Kid Freshie? Okay. Yeah, you will sometime. It'll happen. It'll happen. No, Rika. It wasn't, he did not bring that to my life. He brought something else to my life from a similar incident, but you didn't do anything, Rika. It's whatever, and furthermore, whatever happened, it's not going to be worked out in my stream. It's personal. Everyone goes helpless on you when there's a lot to do, and I was at work when Wound Kitty got home. It's more complicated than that, but you're running out of characters. Yeah. I am really sorry, Dawn. And I say that as the one who's been the helpless one for most of my marriage. And it's really hard. It's got to be really hard. So I am really so sorry. Really sorry. Glad you've got the skills to tend to the wound, Kitty. I'm really sorry, Dawn. You will come to Portland? Yes. Yes. Yeah, I'm really sorry too, Susan. I really am. Rika, thank you. You got your sister to get Jamie's book? Yeah, I've got it. I need to finish reading it. I need to finish reading it. Um, and then I need to talk to my psychiatrist about it. Yeah, it wasn't you, Rika. Totally wasn't you. You're having a game day on your channel with another channel tomorrow. Cool, Mary. How is that going to work? Some critter is on the roof above your head? Is it a coon or a possum or is it a mouse? You must be able to hear it. You must be able to hear it. You loved your bourbon too much, so you had to quit. I understand that, Amy. I'm sorry about that. I mean, I'm glad you quit. I hope it's better now that you did. You are, wow, Chica. Yes, guys, go subscribe to Rika if you're not subscribed. I'm gonna retitle this live stream. I'm gonna retitle it "Listen to the Lawnmower." It's just gonna be called. And then, what game do you play, Mary? Orion. Yes, and go subscribe to Dawn's channel. Go subscribe to everybody, y'all. Rika, if I just replied to your email, it was an automatic reply through my watch, so please disregard it. Hey, Orion. Hey, Orion. Come here. Hey. What's this? I don't think so. Hey. Come on. Susan is excellent. Hey, come on. Hey. 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 Hush yourself. That's just enough. Come on. Hey. Hey. Oh, and then he goes and starts it back up again. You do trivia and chit chat. That sounds fun, Mary. That sounds fun, Mary. My other's keeper. That's so great. Susan is amazing. You got sunburned in half an hour, Rika? Well, I don't know if you guys have noticed. So much for trying. I thought he was done because he turned it off, y'all. I thought he was done because he turned the fucker off. If you'll notice, my freckles have popped. They have popped. Hold on a second, y'all. Did I just give you guys a good view of my hiney by accident? Half an hour is amazing, Rika. Hey, Orion, come here. Okay, stay there. You have to learn to read again, Lisa. Just take it slow. Take it slow. Or, Lisa, get an audiobook if that'll work for you. Pup is in trouble, indeed. Leave it. Wait. I know that was mean of me. Especially not on fair-skinned people. I need to start. No, leave it. Wait. I sunburn but don't tan afterwards too, Mary. I burn in an instant. There you go. I burn in an instant. Yes, that's a good boy. Come here, stay here. I burn really fast, and I get tanner now than I did when I was a kid. Hey. No. You also burn and don't tan. Yeah. I don't know how to avoid the lawnmower in the future, guys. So it's just going to have to be what it is. I know, load on the sunscreen. My client and I went, we went for a drive through Washington Park today, Rika, which was beautiful. And then we came and sat in my garden for a little while, and then we had to go to the doctor. Benadryl can help with the sunburn. Well, that makes sense because it's an antihistamine, which would help take down swelling from the burn. You now look like Leatherman, naked on a hot tar roof in the 80s. Oh, girl, and you probably used that Coppertone. That Coppertone stuff smelled like heaven. I dreamt of being able to put Coppertone on my whole body and lay in the sun. I thought that was the coolest thing ever, and I dreamed of being able to do that. If I even thought of doing such a thing, I would have been burnt to a crisp in about 5 minutes. But I dreamt of being that girl, Lori. I just wanted to be able to lay in the sun like that. I could lay in the sun like that if I slathered myself in sunscreen. You think you might download the audiobook and follow along with your hard copy. There you go. That would be a good idea, Lisa. In fact, that is how Orion, do you notice how it's quiet now? Do you notice how it's quiet now? Hey, you notice that? No, it's quiet now. They stopped. Hey, they stopped. Good boy. And now he's gonna fucking start it again. Oh my God. Oh, Chica, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. My dad died from lung cancer. It was stage 4 when they caught it. And it probably could have been, he could still be alive today if they'd caught it earlier. He was never a smoker, but prevention, screening, going in when you feel sick is so important. At this time of year, you often use the faintest fake tan on your legs to protect the eyes of passerbys. I understand, Jen. Mine are about that white. Hey, Orion. It's really not necessary. See, it's the sharpness of the bark. It's the sharpness of the bark that gets to me, y'all. Hey. It just hits me wrong. Oil, yes. You'd blister? Really? Slather yourself forevermore. Use baby oil. You were so dark. Yes. Free sunblock dispensers around Boston? Are there really free sunblock dispensers in Boston? Your friend slathered on the baby oil and laid out on her driveway. Exactly. Yeah, I'm really sorry, Cabana Chica. Cut and paste cancer. Oh, Jesus. I'm so sorry. It's amazing the things we used to do, guys. I mean, just amazing the things we used to do. Sister always used to put on baby oil and lay on the back deck. She has more of mom's darker complexion. You're fair-skinned like dad and burn if you think about the sun. Yep. Both my parents were fair-skinned, although my dad tanned a bit. And, hey, do I need to come get you again? You tried to do the sunblock thing too, but you can't manage alone and without a car. Yes, you do need a squad, Jen. You do need a squad. Wow, Susan. That's a lot of work, but also amazing. You love to swim, huh? Mary, your aunt has stage 4 liver, and I'm pretty sure that's not mound cancer. Your parents have a pool, which your kids have always loved, I bet. Hey, Orion. It's quiet. Orion. It's quiet. Hey. Yes, we are sending lots of ones to Mary. I'm so sorry, Mary. Oh, Susan, I got pictures of the flowers. Seriously, Orion. Orion. I'm going to have to go get him again, guys. Okay, can you see that? I can text these to you, Susan. So that's... And that's a picture further. Oh, that one's not going to come. There you go. Yeah, Jen, I can't do the kids stuff. I can't do the kids stuff. There are certain things that I just can't do, and one of them is kids stuff. Yeah, I see that, Susan. I just sent him. You have to do a physical blog. Zinc is so much better. Screen is... Yes, I hate that about sunscreen. It's one of the reasons I usually don't like to wear it, because I get it in my hands and get it in liver and lung cancer. I'm really sorry, Mary. I will say some prayers for your... Oh, shit. Mary, I forgot. Your aunt. Terrible. I will say some prayers for your aunt, and I won't forget again that it's your aunt. I sent him, Susan. Sunscreen is always in my eyes, too, and I fear it getting in my eyes with my contacts. That would be awful. Sunrise Dawn, we will see you later, dear. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. We always like to see you. The desk lady was Slutty Wonder Woman for Halloween. Slutty Wonder Woman. Use an umbrella here during any outside time. Is that common in Cuba, Chica? I've thought about using an umbrella. Oh, okay, Susan. Okay. No rush. I should have sent them right when I took them, but I didn't think about it. They're little teeny tiny purple flowers on these tall, thin stems coming out from what looked like crocus leaves when they first came up, but are now long and thin. Like, it looks like a weird kind of hosta. Yes, parasol. I've thought of using a parasol. I might start doing that. What I've got is an umbrella, but you go with what works. Maybe I'll get a parasol. Really? Hey! Excuse me again, y'all. Hey! No. Lisa, virtual hugs to you, dear. It was good to see you. Thanks for coming. I'm sorry, Jen. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Susan. I'm really sorry, Jen. Your dad died from lung cancer also? I'm sorry, Amy. See you tomorrow, sweetie. See you tomorrow. It'll be good to see you tomorrow. Mary, good night. Have a blessed evening for you too, dear. It was nice. It's always nice to see you here. Thank you. Thank you for coming. That's a nice break of quiet, y'all. Do you hear that? That was what I was expecting for our evening here, ladies. And gents, if any of you are lurking. Enough? No. Hey! No! For a moment, Chica. For a moment. The neighbors have just got him all worked up. And all I'm going to be doing is running back and forth. Hey! Orion! I appreciate that, Jen. That doesn't do any good. I don't know why I even bother. Orion. Orion. That'll do. Come on. Come on. The sharpness of the bark starts to get to me, Susan. I know you're not, Jen. I appreciate that. The sharpness of the bark gets to me, and I was enjoying the silence for a moment. Hey! One more time. Maybe the third time's the charm. You want to kennel up? Hey, come on. You want to kennel up? Come on. Come on. Be right back, guys. Come on. Come on. It's been relatively nonstop since we came out here, or at least since we started the live. So it was starting to get on my nerves. All your husband Your cats beg to differ. Your cat begs to differ, Jen. He's been barking pretty much. You have earplugs in? Okay, Susan. Good. All your husband has to say is Sube, and they all get silent? I had to threaten him with being put in his crate. Yeah. That's so much better. It was starting to get on my nerves, y'all. It was starting to get on my nerves. This feels... She is snoring her annoyed snore. That's cute. Okay, now he's finally laid down on the patio here and is being quiet. Finally. So what else, guys? Is it time to start our... It is time to start our Minnesota goodbyes. It's getting to be about that time. So I forgot, I wanted to remind everybody, when everybody was here, that we need to come up with a name for what members are going to be. Marilyn's got Cubs. Constellations has been suggested, and pups have been suggested. I think those were the two suggestions. And I meant to bring it up earlier when more people were here, but I forgot, so that's okay. I'm not going to be here to chat tomorrow night, y'all. My daughter is having a friend over, and said friend has never seen estrellas. Es bueno, chica, estrellas. I have more estrellas. I like stars better. It's going to roll off my tongue easier. I'll end up saying I have more estrellas. Something in the constellation realm appeals to you? Well, do you like stars, Chica? Étoile. What's étoile mean in French, Jen? Is that star? It must be star. Étoiles. That could be, that might be able to work. I know estrellas won't work because I will say it wrong every time and it will annoy me. Is it busy, Lori? Estudiantes. Sorry, Lori. So anyhow, said friend has never seen The Princess Bride. And The Princess Bride is probably my favorite movie in the universe. And my youngest is so sweet. She said, But it's so much more fun watching it with you, Mom, so I told my friend that we had to watch it together with you. You like to be an interest-driven learner? I generally am an interest-driven learner, Jen. You haven't seen The Princess Bride, Lori? I don't know why I can't say your name tonight, Lori. It usually rolls right off my tongue. There are so many kids who have not seen this movie. It is my favorite movie. That would be a fun thing to do for memberships. Zoom watch movies. Zoom works with a DVD, but we could Zoom it over Netflix or something. As you wish. Indeed. Anybody want a peanut? I mean it. Orion. Anybody want a peanut? Yeah. You should watch it, Lori. We should watch it together. We can be your peanuts. There you go. Just a second, guys. I got a text message I have to answer. Carrie Ann and the Peanuts. You like the chirping? Well, it's much better than the barking, isn't it? You'd have to pay for streaming and you cannot. There's got to be some way that we could do it, Jen, that you could participate. There's got to be. You can't see it too many times. No, you can't. It is my Rocky Horror Picture Show. Drop Dead Fred is fantastic. I have heard good things about Drop Dead Fred. Peanuts is too special. Weekend at Bernie's is hilarious. Yeah. Gene Cannonberg. Peanuts, do you mean Snoopy and Charlie Brown Peanuts? He's a Schultz Scholar. Cool. Yeah, I grew up in Minneapolis and St. Paul. I want a happy cry. I want a dog that doesn't bark. I got the wrong breed for that, didn't I, guys? Email it to me, Jen. It depends on what kind of happy cry. So I won't be here tomorrow night. I probably am going to protest tomorrow during the day. I'll probably protest Saturday morning. And then Sunday is Mother's Day. Roywood Jr. on Franklin. Is that the Happy Cry video? Sunday is Mother's Day, and so I don't think I'm going to be here on Sunday either. And I'm not going to have time to do a stream. Oh, wow, Jen. Wow. That's got to be amazing, Jen. I will have to check it out. Peanuts is special to your boyfriend. After the scenes daily show, it's heartwarming. Okay. It does sound amazing, Chica. So, second Minnesota goodbye, y'all. I keep thinking because the live says we've been an hour 44. I keep thinking that it's 7:44, which is kind of silly. So anyhow, that's all to explain. What's you guys' favorite movie? That's all to explain why I'm not going to be here tomorrow night and why I'm not going to be here Saturday or Sunday night. So we're going to take a break, you guys. It's going to be difficult. We haven't had this much of a break for quite some time. Although I will be downtown tomorrow and Saturday, so it's not gonna... You're here for the second Minnesota goodbye? Good, Red. Welcome back. I was just telling everybody how I'm not going to be here tomorrow night because I have to watch The Princess Bride, which is probably my favorite movie of all time, with my youngest and their closest friend, who has never seen it. Beaches or Magnolia? Oh, Chica. Beaches is hard. The Comics Machine. Okay, very cool, Jen. I will look it up. Cat! Hey! It's so good to see you. Hey, Orion. Okay, I got it. The Comics Machine. Yeah, I have to the tear jerkers are hard for me. Sometimes a good cry is cathartic. You're not wrong, Chica, but I have to be in the right mood for it, and I'm not sure how to describe that mood, but I definitely have to be in the right mood for it. I think that I tend to feel really vulnerable in those moments, and watching a movie at the same time makes it hard. Gene G and the Comics Machine Gong Show. Jen, I have lost the plot with you, girl. I am sorry. Please don't think bad of me. Hey, Orion. Tomorrow night. The tearjerkers exhaust you? Yeah. Long distance commercials? Yeah. Yeah. And I can't, if it's got scenes of a kid being hurt, I just can't. I had children and I couldn't do it anymore. You can't do tearjerkers? I'm really sorry, Kat. You cry at Snoopy Come Home. Oh, Susan. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. Ah, Jen, thank you. That's really sweet. You cried Snoopy Come Home. I was just... You can't even do animated, so you've never seen Up, have you, Kat? You've probably never seen Up, which is the tear jerkiest. Hey, Orion! Excuse me, guys. Burger's gone, Lisa? Bambi's mom was shot? Yeah, exactly, Lori. Hey, come on. Come on. Hi, guys. No Up for you. No, Kat. No Up for you at all. It was awful. I can't watch it again. It is a beautiful, amazing, wonderful, and amazing story. And I'm so glad I saw it. And I cannot watch it again. No Up for me. Indeed not. Give Orion some peanut butter. That won't work. He wants to bark. Lion King. My kids Lion King is their favorite movie. Well, Disney wasn't nice. Yeah. My dog Skip made you cry for hours. Hans Christian Andersen did tell brutal stories. I broke a blood vessel getting up for him, y'all. Now I'm upset. You see that? Broke a blood vessel. Peanuts are bad for dogs? Really, Chica? In America, everybody feeds their dogs peanut butter. Broke a The best Disney animated was Alice in Wonderland. Well, Fantasia's pretty cool. Fantasia's pretty cool. Yeah, it hurts. Where's Dawn? You need her. The fake rattan in the chair pinched me, I think. It hurts. It really hurts. According to your niece. Okay. Is your niece a veterinarian? Or is she just telling us? Yeah, it hurts. They can have aflatoxin if they don't have gross preservatives. See, Jen, my problem is I was raised really granola and really poor. My mom was into all the natural makeup and the natural skincare and the vitamins and the whole wheat bread and the co-op, and I got so full of that by the time I was 20 that I don't pay attention to preservative land as much as I probably should. She researches everything before letting her fur baby have it. You're only a future dog owner? Yes. Peanuts, I'm not sure. All the vets I've ever heard say it's just fine to give your dog peanut butter. Carob Easter Bunny trauma. Exactly. Exactly. And separated peanut butter and everything without sugar. I mean, I kind of rebelled against that, and I now keep Captain Crunch in my head. I know to stir the jar upside down, but most of the places have peanut butter that doesn't separate nowadays, or we have markets where you can. It was barf. It was barf, and it wasn't like my parents were mean. I mean, I got candy when I got some money. I went down to the corner store and I got candy plenty fine. That wasn't a thing. It was just I mean, there were some good parts about it. I learned how to cook out of Moosewood Cookbook and the More for Less Cookbook, which are both amazing classic cookbooks with some amazing recipes in them. So, when you're king of the world, or when you're queen of the world, Jen, that'll be the rule. I like that rule. We'll all elect Jen queen of the world. My uncle used to say that all the time. He'd say, "When I'm king of the world." It was funny. It was funny. When you give them peanut butter, they spend 20 minutes trying to get it off the roof of their mouth. Yeah, Robert, yeah. Used to cross the border to get peanut butter Captain Crunch. I can't do peanut butter Captain Crunch, but I am a sucker for Captain Crunch, even though it cuts the hell out of my mouth. Co-op brings back childhood memories of your mom picking up 2 racks of bread each week. Yeah, unsliced whole wheat bread that was like sandpaper, not like the nice breads you get nowadays, but like sandpaper. You only just learned the jar trick? Captain Crunch, you were the only health freak in your school. You'd trade apples for Twinkies and chocolate bars. How would you they would take the apples? Molly Katzen is well, I love the cookbook. It's certainly not vegan, but it's what I grew up with. And I remember making polenta pizza, and I love cauliflower cheese pie. There's just some really amazing recipes in the Moosewood cookbook, and the More for Less cookbook is just wonderful. But one of my favorite recipes out of it is for kushari, and the recipe takes, you mix lentils and rice to get, well, you cook lentils and rice. You cook them together, but you have to start the rice first and then add the lentils. Or maybe, I can't remember. You do one first and then the other, something like that. And you cook the lentils and you make a nice tomato sauce that is basil heavy, and you make some caramelized onions, and you eat the lentils and rice with tomato sauce and the caramelized onions. And this is called kushari. And it is amazing. We had it all the time when I was little, and I've cooked it for my family a million times because it's just a great recipe. And then 15 years ago, when we hosted a Bahraini exchange student for a year, he found, I told him I knew how to make kushari, and he couldn't believe it. He was Egyptian and Bahraini, and kushari is a traditional Egyptian food. So I don't make it in a traditional Egyptian way. And the other thing they do in Egypt and in Arab countries is it's not just the rice and the lentils and the tomato sauce and the fried onions in Arab countries, but it also has macaroni. So you've got macaroni and rice and lentils or garbanzo beans. It's just an amazing, amazing, amazing meal. So, and that is how our Middle Eastern exchange student learned that I knew how to make Middle Eastern food. Oleo margarine, I do remember Oleo. You save the crunch berries for last. It's a personality test. That's so funny, Jen. I don't like crunch berries either. Alice Waters, less so. I haven't done any Alice Waters. The cauliflower gnocchi at Trader Joe's is paste. Nasty. Jen Sell, Molly Katzen has a recipe for a cauliflower cheese pie. So it's a grated potato crust. So it's just some shredded potato with some egg, and you make a crust and a pie crust, and then you put in some cauliflower and cheese and probably some egg, and you bake it in the oven, and it is just amazing. Robert, I'm sorry I missed you. I hope you haven't left yet. If you haven't, good night. Sleep well. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate it. All the kids got bologna sandwiches and bad things in their lunches. Your mom was a 60s herbologist and sent you to school with fresh food, including green peppers. Eating Kraft cheese or candy was bad. Yeah, we never ever got processed cheese. Although we did, and even, I mean, I remember making Annie's macaroni and cheese when I was a kid. It wasn't until I was a little older that we were allowed to have Kraft macaroni and cheese. Your air fryer makes caramelized onions on low all morning. Roasted garlic too. I've done that, Jen. I have bought a bag of peeled garlic at Costco, or you could get some from your local grocery store, just a small amount. But I've done it with a whole bag of garlic from the grocery store and put it in the oven in olive oil and roast it. And it is amazing. It will, if you do too much, it will run you out of your house, though. I'm telling you, your house will smell like garlic, and everybody around you will smell the garlic. Your neighbors will smell the garlic. But oh my God, it's amazing. Yes, Lori, I highly recommend it. It is delicious. You used to buy your lunch, you ate 2 ice cream sandwiches every day. Somehow those ice cream sandwiches that we got at school, guys, were not they the best ice cream sandwiches? Nobody else has those ice cream sandwiches. I don't remember any place else having as good of ice cream sandwiches as we used to get at school. I mean, it was probably nasty ice cream and everything else, and there's probably plenty better ice cream sandwiches, but boy, those were so good when we were kids. They served marshmallow fluff? Really? Wow. You roast garlic is divine. You also used Molly Katzen when you grew up into a hippie. Yeah. Yeah, she's good. She's got nice food. Good night, Robert. Your appetite is back? Good, Jen. Good night. See y'all later. No government cheese? No, we weren't that poor. We weren't that poor. We missed you too, Jen. We missed you a lot. You're adding to your list of things to eat when you're home? Well, that's good, Chica. Lisa, you need to do what's best for you, sweetie. We are on about the 4th Minnesota goodbye. We're over 2 hours, so we can certainly sign out now. Nobody else has them as good. Their sandwiches are smaller and probably better for you. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just remember those sandwiches being so good. Good night, Lisa. Take good care of your teeth, sweetie. They're important. Yeah, Chica's flying home to Canada. I want to know, Chica, I want to know what's on your food list now to have when you get home. I'm curious. We'll have to make this a project to expand upon over the next several days. Rare steak is tops. Yes, it is. I prefer my cows lightly seared. That is how I prefer my meat. I prefer my hamburgers rare. I prefer most beef rare. And frankly, the pork for that matter, unless it's ribs. I mean, you want to cook ribs forever so it's falling off the bone, but anything that you can eat rare, I prefer rare. You like pink? Your dad always said they're still mooing. Yes, exactly. I'd like it still mooing. My favorite is a prime rib with horseradish sauce, with au jus and fresh creamy horseradish sauce. That is my favorite cut. Is prime rib. Rib steaks never seem quite the same as the roast. Cut roast. Wow, guys, there's still 9 of us here. It's much quieter now. I like tenderloin too, Chica. I like tenderloin. But it's not as much flavor as a prime rib or a New York. That's you. But I also like it with, you like the prime rib? Mushrooms and onions, and yeah, I could eat prime rib. I could have that for dinner every night. Although then I'd miss Thai food, and I'd miss Mexican food, and I'd miss Chinese food. No good potato chips in Cuba, Chica? Oh my goodness, y'all. My husband has made fajitas. That is exciting. I need to gather everything up and go inside for dinner. Thank you all again for spending your evening with me. I always appreciate it. I hope you all sleep really well, and that you don't have too many cravings after this conversation. Bless your sister's heart, Chica. That would be, I don't know what I do, and I don't even eat that many potato chips, but yes, I like those too, Lori. They're fun. I like those too. They slice it and bring it to you. They are nice. We have one here in Portland. Love you too, Kat, and the Corner Joint Gang. Yeah. We could be the Corner Joint Buds. That might be taking a pun too far. Corner Joint Buds. It's kind of funny, though. Good night, y'all. Take care. See y'all later. Good, Chica. Have a good night. So nice and quiet now. I hope you guys can hear the birds. Bye-bye.